What's up, guys? It's Calvin from the Sober Curious Coach, coaching you to a better life beyond alcohol. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about willpower. I see a lot of videos on social media about quitting alcohol and sobriety and those types of things. And there's a lot of really good content out there. I think anybody that's out there helping is, doing a great job and just trying to help people and things like that. But I do see a lot of content out there that is, telling people what's wrong with drinking alcohol. It does all these terrible things for you, and it causes, health problems and family problems and financial problems. And I completely agree with all of that. Sometimes I feel like the videos are trying to talk you out of drinking. And I think a lot of people who struggle with addiction, we already know that. We know it sucks. It's the reason why you're on social media looking for help. And so, as those videos are helpful, I feel like, it's more than just powering your way through it. It's more than just using willpower to stop. At one point or another, we've all desperately wanted to stop drinking. I don't know how many times I've tried to use willpower to do all kinds of things to moderate. I used to try to say, well, I'm only going to drink this amount tonight. I'm only going to have this many beers tonight. And those of you that know what I'm talking about, that a lot of times that doesn't go well. Drinking just, lowers your ambitions and moral compass, and you don't think clearly, and you kind of go past those limits that you had often set for yourself. And, and I often would. I did all kinds of things to try to moderate, whether it was how many days a week I would drink, or, this plan and that plan, and it just, none of it really worked, and so I guess what I'm here for you to tell you today is that what I've learned through my journey of sobriety is that people are born with just a kind of a limited amount of willpower at times. Our willpower banks kind of run out, after a little while, and you might be able to keep it up those first couple of times, but alcohol's a slippery slope, and a lot of times it's hard to keep those willpower type goals like that intact. Alcoholism it's a spectrum. You're not either an alcoholic or completely sober. There's a lot of gray area in between. Everybody struggles with it differently. Some people binge drink, some people drink just a little bit, but every day, and all of those different things we all struggle with. And, so everybody's story is a little bit different. But to try to just push through it just through pure willpower, it doesn't seem to be effective for a lot of people. And I hope that I'm reaching a couple of you guys that are in that same boat. The way that I quit, I read Alan Carr's Quit Drinking the Easy Way, and he explains in that book that one of the biggest problems with addiction is that people still see a benefit from the substance that they're using. They still have a desire to use it. Well, it takes the edge off at night when I come home from work, or it helps me relax, it helps me be funny, it helps me socialize. And all those different reasons are things that you see as alcohol still having some sort of benefit in your life. Okay. And so part of you doesn't want to drink, but the other part of you still does. And his book makes you realize, and a lot of methods of quitting are based around this main principle, that makes you realize that it serves no purpose in your life. There's not a single thing, and I'll make other videos that get a little bit deeper into that. I plan on kind of reading through the book a little bit and just pulling out different pieces and things like that, where we can go a lot deeper in it. But man, just trying to moderate and quit on pure willpower is tough. And I think we all need to have some grace for ourselves, because you're not the problem. It's not you. A lot of this is not your fault. I didn't understand for a long time when I saw other people that would just have a couple of beers and then call it a night. I didn't understand why that was so hard for me, and just everybody's journey is just a little bit different. Alcohol affects all different people differently, and so the fact that you can't muster up enough willpower to handle that is not your fault. It's an addiction. It is a substance in your body that you can't get past that just on pure willpower all the time. And so there's other methods of help that you would need to go out and get. Then that's my opinion. I'm not a doctor. Maybe some other people out there could help you even more, but I'm just here to help the people that think that they're broken, and they can't get past it. They don't understand what's happening. And so addiction's it's a bad deal. It's a slippery slope. And I'm glad that I'm past it. I know that I'm past it. I'll never take another drink of alcohol ever again in my life. I have no desire to, but I don't miss those days. And that's been a long road, and so, it wasn't easy at the beginning, but the longer you go, the easier I think it does get. And anyway, yeah, so just wanted to reach out to you guys and talk to y'all about that. And, I hope everybody's doing well. If y'all have questions or you have ideas for content, or you want to just talk, I've had several people send me private DMs through social media, and I'd be glad to answer anything to help you with your journey. So all right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later. Good night.